Phonics Generalizations. Number 1. There are 26 letters in our alphabet which are used to spell the words in English. Number 2. There are 44 different phonemes in English, and they are represented by various and numerous combinations of letters. Number 3. The letters of the alphabet are basically classified as either vowels or consonants. The vowel letters are A, E, I, O, U, sometimes Y, and sometimes W. Y is only a consonant when it is in the initial onset position. The remaining letters besides A, E, I, O, U, sometimes Y, and W are called consonants. Number 4. Many English words, the same vowel represents different sounds. This is also true for some of our consonants. C can make the k sound, or C can make the s sound. G often makes the g sound, which is the G sound, and sometimes makes the j sound. S can make the s sound, or it can borrow the z sound. Number 5. In many English words, some vowels and some consonants may be silent and may not make any sound. Number 6. A closed syllable. A single vowel in a syllable which ends with one or more consonants usually has a short vowel sound, like in cat, mud, and push. There's a single vowel followed by one or more consonants, and that vowel sound will be short. Number 7. A vowel which is in the final letter of a syllable is an open syllable. The vowel is left wide open and the vowel is able to yell its long sound, like in go, high, and in both of the syllables in zero. Number 8. A syllable having a vowel, a consonant, and a final E, represented as VCE, is also known as magic E, final E, silent E. The E on the end is silent, and it sprinkles magic dust and makes the preceding vowel long, like in cake, skate, mule, ice. The first vowel is long, and in each of those words, the E is silent. Number 9 is known as bossy or R-controlled. The sound of a single vowel followed by the letter R is controlled by the sound of the R. Specifically, when A is followed by R, or O is followed by R, it is neither long nor short. The A is not short, the O is not short, nor long. The vowels I, E, and U followed by R typically make the same sound. This is known as bossy or R-controlled, like in the word force, nurture, vermin, fern. Those vowels are not long or short. In force, we hear or. In chur, we hear In vermin, we hear In fern, we hear Number 10. The next syllable type is consonant LE. Consonant LE, you hear the consonant, you hear the schwa, which is written as an upside down E and makes the short U sound of and you hear the L, like in bull, pull, zul. Our consonant LE is found in multisyllabic words like table, puddle. Number 11. Vowel teams. There are two types of vowel teams. In words that contain two vowels side by side, such as AI, AY, OA, EE, EA, the first one is long and the second is silent. Two vowels go walking, the first one does all the talking and the second one can't get a word in. These are known as vowel digraphs, like in peach, P-E. I hear the E and the A is silent. Brain, I hear the A, the I is silent. Steam, I hear the E, and the A is silent. Coat, long O, silent A. Stay, A, long A, silent Y. Steel, long E, silent E. Number 12. Those are vowel digraphs. Vowel digraphs, 2 vowels, 1 sound. Number 12. Another type of vowel team is a single vowel sound resembling a glide from one sound to another. This is called a vowel diphthong. O-I, oi, O-W as ow, O-U as ow, and E-W as ew. These are typically punky new sounds. The vowels are not long, they're not short, they're brand new sounds. These are vowel teams called diphthongs. Number 13. Blends or clusters. When you have 2 consonants blended together, it's a blend. When we have more than 2, we often call it a cluster. Blends and clusters keep their own sound. They're just blended closely together and hard to distinguish or separate. Bull. It's hard to distinguish the 2 distinct sounds. We kind of blend them together to say bull, blood, stomach, gland, gull, trade, draft, straw, which is a 3-letter cluster. Blends or clusters are made up of consonants. The sounds remain the same. They're just blended together. 14. C or G can make a soft sound, and C or G make their soft sound when they're usually followed by the skinny vowels E, I, or Y. Now the soft sound of C is the S sound, S, like in city, century, cyst. The G makes the soft sound, which is really the J sound, J, 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 in gym, giant, giraffe, gent. 15. C or G can also make the hard sound. When C or G is followed by A, O, or U, known as the fat vowels, it makes the hard sound. The hard sound of C is k, 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 which is the K sound. The hard sound of G is g, g, which is the G sound. So C says k in cat, coat, cute, and G makes the hard sound in gate, goat, gum. Number 16. The unaccented syllable of a word may cause the vowel to have the schwa sound, and the schwa sound is written as an upside down E. It is indistinct and does not give the vowel sound its short sound instead, or its long sound. Instead, it gives it the short U sound, saying Number 17 is the fizzle rule. You double F, S, Z, and L at the end of a 1-syllable word after a short vowel. If you can remember this sentence, Jeff will pass Buzz. You double the F, the L, the S, and the Z at the end of a 1-syllable word after a short vowel. Number 18, a consonant digraph. A consonant digraph is 2 letters making one sound. SH says sh, CH says ch, 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 TH says PH says WH says 2 consonants, 1 sound. Accent clues. When a word contains a prefix and or a suffix, the accent usually falls on or within the root word. Number 2, the accent usually falls on or within the first word of a compound word. Number 3, in a 2-syllable word that functions as either a noun or a verb, the accent is usually on the first syllable when the word functions as a noun, and it's on the second syllable when the word functions as a verb. Number 4, when there is a double consonant within the word, the accent usually falls on the syllable which ends the first letter of the double consonant. Number 5, in multisyllabic words ending in tion, the primary accent falls on the syllable preceding the tion. Number 6, when the vowel sound within the last syllable of a two-syllable word is composed of two vowel letters, that syllable is usually accented. Number 7, when there is no other clue in a two-syllable word, the accent most often falls on the first syllable. Syllabic division. In a compound word, the syllabic division usually comes between the words of which it is composed, the two compound words. Number 2, prefixes and suffixes usually form separate syllables from the root word. Number 3, if the last syllable of a word ends in LE and is preceded by a consonant, consonant LE, that consonant usually begins the second syllable. Number 4, if the first vowel in a two-syllable word is followed by a single consonant, that consonant often begins the second syllable. Number 4, if the first vowel in a two-syllable word is followed by a single consonant, that consonant often begins the second syllable. Number 5, when two vowel letters are separated by two consonants, the syllabic division usually occurs between the consonants. Now, number 6, remember, in syllabication, diphthongs and digraphs are treated as representing single phonemes, so you would not divide or separate between them. You also would not divide between blends and clusters. Consonant generalization. Consonant letters are fairly reliable. They tend to make the same sound. There are some consonants that may represent more than one sound. C borrows the K sound, or it borrows the S sound. G borrows the J sound, and it can also make its regular G sound. Z says Z, S, and Z. D says D, T, T. S says S, SH. Z sound Z, and Z. A phoneme may be represented by more than one letter. When I hear the sound of F, it might be written with an F, a GH, or a PH. When I hear the sound of J, it may be written with a J, a G, DGE, or GE. Remember, you use DGE at the end of a one-syllable word after a short vowel. Smudge, pudge, judge. You use GE at the end of a word not following a short vowel. Large, and it's the bossy R, so you write GE. When you hear the sound of S, it may be written with an S, or it may be written with a Z. When you hear the sound of K, it may be written with a K, a C, a CK, or even a CH. When do you write a K and when do you write a CK? At the end of a one-syllable word, after a short vowel, you write CK. Pitch, snack, luck. But jerk, because it doesn't come after a short vowel, it's the bossy R, you write it with a K. Number 4, a letter may represent no phoneme. That means it may be silent. M followed by B, B followed by T, C following S, G followed by N, K followed by N, and G followed by H. Number 5, the letter Q is always followed by Q, and QU says qua, qua. We teach Q has a broken leg, and the U helps the Q to stand up. The letters are graphemes. C, Q, which is QU, and X have no distinct sound of their own. They must borrow their sounds. Number 7, Y is a consonant when it is in the initial onset position. Number 8, W is a consonant when positioned before the vowel in a syllable. Number 9, consonants are one of the 2 classifications of speech sounds. Number 10, a grapheme is the written symbol used to represent a sound. Number 11, a phoneme is the smallest unit of sound which distinguishes one word from another. 12, phonics is the study of the relationship of the letters and letter combinations in written words to the sounds they represent in spoken words. 13, syllable is the unit of pronunciation. There are as many syllables in a word as there are separate vowel sounds. There is only one vowel sound in a syllable. Number 14, vowels are one of the 2 classifications of speech sounds. The vowels are A, E, I, O, U, sometimes W, and sometimes Y. Multiple spellings. This is from the Language Toolkit. The vowel sounds may be written with different letters or letter combinations. Everything before the slash mark is that which is most common. So for the first one, the sound of A may be written A blank E, which is vowel consonant E, the magic E on the end making the A long, AI, and AY, which are vowel digraphs. E, the sound of E, should be the long mark on it, may be written with the E, which is an open syllable, EE, which is a vowel team digraph, EA, which is a vowel team digraph, and Y. Remember, Y at the end of a 2-syllable word says E. Bunny, happy, funny. The I. This is should be the long I mark. I in an open syllable says I blank E, which is vowel consonant E. IGH says I, and Y at the end of a 1-syllable word like fly, cry, says I. O. O in an open syllable says O. O blank E, which is vowel consonant E, OA, which is a vowel digraph, and OW, which is a vowel digraph, says O. The long sound of U. U in an open syllable, U blank E, which is vowel consonant E, says U. OO makes 2 different sounds, like in school, book. Ooh, school, ooh, is in OO, EW, and U. Can be written ER, IR, or UR. The short sound of E, may be written with a E or an EA, like in head, bread. The short I says I, and it's written with an I. The short U says may be written with a U or an A, and it's usually an A in an unaccented syllable saying the sound. We had OO over here, like in school, book. We have the school, like in the EW and U, and the as OO, the book. OU is ow and may be written with OU or OW. The O with the caret on top is the aw sound, aw, and may be written with AU or AW. OI says oi, oi, and may be written OI or OY. The sounds are A, E, I, O, U, E, I, ow, or, oi. Consonant sounds. The sound may be written in several ways. The CH says ch, ch. It may be written with a CH or a TCH. You use TCH at the end of a one-syllable word after a short vowel. Patch, snitch. You write short vowel, TCH. Lurch, it's a bossy R, you write CH. D, the D sound may be written with a D. The F may be written with an F. The G, G. The J sound would be J, G, DGE, or GE. The same generalization applies for CH and TCH. The DGE is used at the end of a one-syllable word after a short vowel. Otherwise, you use GE. Badge, midge, DGE, large, bossy R, GE. The K sound may be written with a C, a K, or a CK. When do you write a K or a CK? Follows the same generalization with the ch, the j, and the k. You write a CK at the end of a one-syllable word after a short vowel. After anything else, you write a K. M says and may be written with an M. The N, an N. R says red, rabbit, written with an R. The sound may be written with an S or a C. The sh sound may be written with the SH. The shun sound may be written with TION. The t sound may be written with a T. And the z sound may be written with a Z or an S. These are generalizations and not rules, because every one of them we could find an exception or a word that would break the rule. We call them exceptions. It is a starting point when trying to decipher an unknown word.